Hey Libra, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly. It's me, y'all. For your June 2016 monthly Tarotscope. First things first, I just want to say that I apologize for those that we could not fulfill our reading appointment during these past 2 weeks due to Mercury retrograde. My phone was down. My phone actually broke. It just died on me, and both of my webcams broke down. So Mercury retrograde just shut me completely down in the communication department. Like, it was like, no, you ain't talking to nobody. So I heeded the message and left it alone. And I will not be doing any personal readings during the month of June. In the middle of a major life transition. So I don't want to schedule any readings with people until I actually can fulfill that appointment. And at this point in time, I just don't really know how that's going to work. So I'd rather not do it at all. But I will continue to put out videos for you guys. Hopefully, I'll be back in commission by July. So this video is for, like I said, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And let's just see what we have here coming in. 10-card Celtic spread. Like I said, I am recording. I don't know if I said it or not, but I am recording from my phone. So these videos will not be as long as what they used to. Y'all, I feel hot. I feel hot, and I don't know if that's like, well, yeah, it is temperature hot. I feel like the sun, granted, my lamp is right there, but I wasn't feeling hotter before. I feel instantly hot. Maybe some of you are about to go on a vacation. Of course, this is June. This is, the beginning of the summer vacation months. I feel like laying out in the beach, on the beach. Resting, hot to trot. Some of you may be feeling like, I'm out on the prowl, baby, for the month of June. Like you're ready to get out there. But there's I don't feel completely sold on it. That idea, especially about being hot to trot. Let's see what we have here. Okay. All right. In the very center of your reading, you have the Four of Swords. So this is this is like the vacation card. It's talking about wanting to take a mental rest, needing to take a much mental rest. Maybe this is you making plans to start meditating more. Maybe this is you actually making plans to go on vacation. And whoever's going on vacation, I feel like a lot of you probably going to the beach, which is typical. This is June. And you're just laying back. I see you laying back in the bed like, I cannot wait. When I get down there, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to lay out and I'm just going to absorb the sun. I'm just going to listen to the ocean. I don't want to do anything touristy. But then as your challenge card, you have the Fool card. The Fool card is full of energy, okay? Full of energy, ready to get out, ready to explore. So it feels like to me that even though you have these plans, and I do feel like just skipping, like, for my teachers, this may definitely apply to you, because this feels like it does feel vacation, but it feels extended. So it makes me feel like, someone who's in education or may not have to, someone who has a job that you don't have to report to in the summertime. You get summers off or whatever. It's like you have so many plans. You have plans to do nothing, but yet and still the energy is coming in saying, no, you need to get up and get out and go move. Okay. And I also feel like for some of you, it's also meaning that it's time for you to let go of some stuff too. When I see the Fool card, it is talking about a new beginning. Okay, so I feel like some of you may not be wanting to address a certain issue, and that's why you're choosing to rest on it. But the challenge is to tell you to get up and do something about it. So you don't want to put anything off in the month of June, because I feel like a new beginning is coming in for you. Any type of task that that you need to accomplish, don't put it off. Go ahead and do it now, because I feel like the time. I even noticed like my speech is moving, going fast. It feels like time is going to be. Time is relative, yes, but it's going to feel like it's moving fast to you. Okay, I don't feel like you have as much time as what you think you do. Okay, even subconsciously, maybe you're trying to move fast, because I have the Eight of Wands here. Um, yeah, like for those who are, yeah, this is a travel card for one. So I do definitely feel like you are traveling, you're going someplace. Um, I also feel like for some of you who are traveling, you want to make sure that, I feel like what you're doing, you're trying to wait for the best deal. I'm hearing like the best weekend trips or weekend deals or something like that. Don't wait on it too long, because like I said, you may wait too long and before you know it, it's August again and school is back in. Okay. So if you're going to make any travel plans, especially for the summer starting in the month of June, go ahead and do it now. You do not want to wait on it. Okay. Um, some of you, it actually, it's almost like you're waiting for to hear about something, or yeah, you like you're waiting to move, um waiting to hear from something or someone in order to make your move. And I feel like with the that's what the Fool card is telling you. You don't have to wait. Go ahead and do it now. Okay, don't put it off. Don't put it off. In the past, you have the Hierophant card. um I feel like, yeah, definitely for my teachers, this was you really stuck to it. Not just teachers, but um well, yeah, I do feel teachers. This is you. It feels kind of mundane. I'm trying to get my words together, y'all. Sorry. It feels kind of mundane. Like you were in within the past 6 months to a year. You've really just been, I hear ho hum, run of the mill, mundane, routine. You did what you had to do because you had to do it. Okay, and so I feel like that's where this Fool card is coming out, saying you need to get jump out your comfort zone just for a little while. Um, and I feel like for whatever reason, Libra, what's going on with you now with the Five of Cups is, it's like you are now moving into a spot where I don't feel like you're grieving anymore. I feel like you did leave some things behind, yes. But it's like when I see this Five of Cups and it's actually coming after the Hierophant card, I look at him, he's holding his hands like this, like thank God I made it through. This is not like oh God, what am I going to do? This is thank God, thank you so much that I was able to make, like I feel like you guys have really been through a tough time lately. And so you realize now, the thing is with the Five of Cups, a lot of times it talks about a person still holding on to the grief and the guilt and hurt and the pain. I don't see this for you guys. I see it in the opposite way. Like you actually realize that you do have those two cups behind you. Okay, and you've let you, because he's not even looking. I know you can't see the card, y'all, but this person, he's not even looking at the Three of Cups. Okay, he has his two cups behind him. It's just like thank God I made it. I'm still sane, like, because I feel like you guys have gone through some things that probably would have drove anybody else crazy. Okay, they would have lost their minds, but you survived and you made it. And so that's why you're wanting to take this little rest period. But again, like I said, your recuperation time is not going to be as long as what you hope it is, what you feel like it needs to be. I feel like spirit is pushing you to keep moving. Like you don't want to sit too long. Okay. And even that's the energy of the Four of Swords is, this person did, they did come from a place of battle. The Three of Swords is right here above him. The Three of Swords there. So it did let me know that you maybe face some betrayal. Maybe within love. It could be a marriage because I see the Hierophant card here. But whatever it is, this could be a vacation from somebody else, y'all. Like, you maybe just be happy that you moved, you're done with a particular person. That just came to me too. But you just want to sit and rest. But again, the energy is saying no. You can sit and rest for a little bit, maybe a week or two, but it's time for you to get up. You don't want to sit too long, okay? And I feel that very strong. That's why I keep saying it over and over again. What's coming up in the near future? Oh, okay. So what's coming up in the near future is you have the World card. So what you have gone through within this past year, Libra, is a complete cycle. Okay? You have the Fool and you have the World card. One complete cycle. And that's why I'm getting that feeling like, you know what, you don't want to sit too long and ponder about this. You actually been what you've been doing, Libra, is this is the reason why it doesn't hurt like it used to anymore. You have been grieving this whole time. Okay? So that's why you're in a position of appreciation and thankfulness, and your spirituality and your faith has been tested, but you survived. Okay. And I don't feel like you truly understand how much you have grown within the past 6 months to a year, but you're going to be seeing that coming in definitely towards maybe the middle of June, towards the end of June, with the World card. Like, now this, what I feel from a relationship standpoint, could be a marriage finally getting ending with this, like a divorce, or maybe a relationship, whatever it is coming to an end. But again, it's showing you that you are protected. You are dead in the center of here. You are good and you coming out feeling victorious. And this is again you completing a cycle. And like I said, it's time for you to move forward. You've learned a lot of lessons when it comes to love. You have one, two, three, four cups. You are coming in as the King of Cups. Like I said, you learned a lot of lessons. Your strength was tested. You know areas. Yeah, you know your areas of weakness. You know your areas of strength. You know who you can depend on. You know who you cannot depend on. And you know what the thing about it is, I don't even feel like the way you look at it now is not the way that you looked at it in the past. Like in the past, if someone would have let you down, it would have hurt you to your core, because you figure you're learning to love without expectation. You're learning to understand that you're coming to understand that people are just people. People will let you down and you don't hold it against them. You're worried, you try not. I don't even feel like you're holding grudges anymore. You've let a lot of shit go, and it's going to become very apparent to you in June. Okay, you let a lot of emotions and people, and you let a lot of things go. Um, excuse me, and you still got love for them. You know what I'm saying? You're not in an angry spot. Some people move on and they're angry and they're bitter. You've been there, done that. You passed that point. You realize that all is not lost with the Five of Cups here. So that's why you take on this energy of the King of Cups. And you have graduated, babies. You have truly, truly graduated. You're definitely learning to trust your intuition more. Um, and for some of you, that's why I said, like, some of you may just ready to get out and to do, just to have fun. Like, if you're single, newly single, and you're ready to meet people, like in the past, if you've had issues with vulnerability, I don't feel like you're gonna have issues with vulnerability. I think it's gonna be pretty easy for you to open up and share and be intimate with people. You're going to be having a lot of intimate conversations with people. And I'm not talking about like romantic conversations. I could just say, the King of Cups is a father. So this is, man or woman, even as a mother, you're going to be able to open up to your own children, open up to your spouse, open up to your mother, to your parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are just in a better spot. You've let a lot of that shit go. And what I keep hearing my eye. Okay? Um, you're living in you're living in a state of, I feel, balance. You're trusting your truth. You're realizing that, you know what, I cannot continue to hold on to these grudges, and so you let them go. You've matured emotionally. Okay, and it shows. It shows. This is the Queen of Cups. This is how you're coming off to other people. This is the, it's like you're emitting this loving, kind, providing, nurturing type of energy. Secure, emotionally secure. You seem secure within yourself, and because you radiate that type of energy, it people pick up on it, and you're attracting those type of people back into your life. Okay, that's what's going on here with the Queen of Cups. It's gotten to the point like you're really trusting your intuition. Excuse me. You're really trusting your intuition, and you may find that people are coming to you for advice at this point in time, because it's like they see from the outside looking in, that you triumph. Again, the world card, you triumph and you succeeded, and they're like, you know what, I need to go talk to her, or I need to go talk to him, because she's been through something very similar, as what I'm going through right now, and I feel like she's going to have some pertinent information that she can pass on to me, and she really made it out, so I want to talk to her, and they're going to be coming to you, and you know what, it's like you come off so humble, Libra. I feel so good for y'all. You're coming off so humble. You're coming off so caring and understanding. Like, you're listening. You're learning how to listen better. You're not jumping to conclusions. It's you're in a very good spot. And that's what this fool is telling you. Do not sit down too long. Use this energy while you have it. Your advice again is the Eight of Cups. This is you moving into a more mentally positive state of mind. And again, with the big moon here, you are trusting your intuition. You are letting your intuition guide you, because I feel like in the past you probably tried to look at things too analytically. You were not living in the state of mind. You were living pretty unbalanced. And so, and part of that was because you were not listening to your intuition. And so, because you chose to listen to your intuition, and I feel like you chose to walk away from something, like, this is residual energy that I feel for you, Libra. Like, that relationship, or maybe it could have been a job. It could have been a job too that you walked away from. It's regardless, you feel better. You feel better. I feel like you stuck yourself out on the line, and you walked away from something, and it was scary at first, but it's all coming together now. Like, you were understanding why you were led to do it, because I feel like for some of you, you walked away from something, and it just didn't feel right to you. You didn't really have the evidence behind it, but it didn't feel right, and you trusted your gut. And so, I feel like between that January, and definitely January and June, you were thinking like, what the hell? Why did I do that? I'm pretty sure there were times that you felt that way, but I'm telling you, towards the middle to the end of June, you're gonna be understanding. Okay, yeah, I'm so glad that I chose to listen to myself. I'm so glad I chose to walk away from that job. I'm so glad I chose to walk away from this person. I'm so glad that I chose to give up whatever bad habit this was. Whatever it was, you felt it. You felt it in your gut. Continue to use. That's what this Eight of Cups is telling you, is to continue to move in towards the future, letting your intuition guide you. If it doesn't feel good to you, trust that. There's a reason why. And I feel like because you chose to listen to yourself, that's why your confidence is coming up. That's why you're radiating this love. Like I feel like you're just full of love. Maybe you're just warm, full of love. I mean, the king, I know you really can't see it, but he is wearing his little red robe. I mean, it just feels like you're full of love. You have love to give. You're going to be receiving love. I feel like for some of you, there is a chance for love to come in during the month of June for you. I don't feel like you guys are actually ready to, even though the King of Cups is a King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, they are very sure about their emotions. I don't feel like for some of you who are single, you're actually ready to be in a committed relationship. But I do feel like you're emotionally available to get out to start dating. Okay. I feel like if this is a committed relationship that you didn't walk away from and that you're in it, I feel like you guys really did hit a rough spot, and you're feeling better, like you're understanding each other better at this point in time. We do have a couple here, the king and the queen. So I do feel like you guys are feeding off of each other. One is you're feeding off of each other with the good energy that you're emitting towards each other, and you're both absorbing it, so that's good too. Some of you may be traveling as a couple. As an outcome, you have the Two of Wands. It's like it's only up from here. That's what I keep hearing. It's only up from here. I don't worry about which path that you need to take. I just feel like you guys just need to keep moving forward. I feel like you're going to be fine. If you're looking for a job and you're ending up with two, that this is the card of balance. Excuse me. Like I said, you're living in a more of a state of mind. Excuse me. Um, the next thing for you to do during the month of June, Libra, is to just continue to have that positive attitude. Excuse me. Some of you may actually be looking to actually physically move. Some of you may be moving towards the end of the month going into July. You're going to be looking for some place to stay. Um, Let me draw some extra cards on that. Because, or you could be trying to find another job, or as a couple, you could be deciding where you want to take, establishing goals for your relationship. Let's see what we have. You. Justice, like I told you, you are, it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you, in which way that you go. I don't feel like you're moving in a place, you're moving towards a more balanced state, and like you're trying to maintain this um state of balance that you're feeling right now. I really don't feel like whichever path that you choose, I don't feel like it's going to be a bad path regardless. I don't feel like you have anything negative coming your way, Libra. It feels like whichever way you go, you're going to be fine, because you have learned how to marry your heart and your head. In the past, you were living from your head, and you had to transition to learn how to live from your heart. And so now you've perfected the two of them. And so you're moving forward, learning how to look at both. Um, what you want versus what you need. What seems logical versus, well, I'm not going to say what seems logical, but whatever decision you make, it has to make sense in your mind, and it has to feel good to you at the same time. And I don't really feel like, that's why I say it really doesn't matter which direction you go in, because that's how you're going to be that's how you're going to be tackling issues from now on. It has to sound right. It has to feel right. It has to look right. It just has to be right all over. And if it doesn't feel right, you're not going to follow. You're not going to do it. Period. Okay. And it's because you, like I said, you've learned how to trust yourself and your confidence is up. Maybe that's why I say you're feeling hot to try. Your confidence is up, man. So, you know, have fun during the month of June. Do take some time out to have a little break for yourself. Don't take too long. Get back on the grind. Um, Congratulations, you graduated, baby. It's time for you to move into this next phase of your life. Shake some things up. I feel like for some of you, like I said in the past with this Hierophant, that you just been doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's time to shake some things up. Get out, enjoy life, enjoy the summer, enjoy yourself, enjoy your family. Thank you so much. I'm excited for y'all. Like, this is a really good reading. But anyway, I love you. Thank you. Bye bye.